Hey everybody, my name is Silver Knight. I am coming into the world of Guild Wars 2 from the perspective of a long-time World of Warcraft player. This series chronicles my journey through the world of Tyria, which I did actually kind of have to look up because I kind of didn't know the name of the world, but you know, the more you know. And all of its bumbling, falling off cliffs, and getting killed in incredibly stupid ways glory. I hope you enjoy. Well, that's very sweet of you, thank you. You didn't have to do that. I sold some junk real quick. Deposit some of that, if nothing else. Good God, I have to empty out my inventory again. Ah. Well, thank you, Cheetah Spot. You didn't have to do that. Like, how much do I owe you? Because I'm assuming that's something you had to buy on the auction house, yeah? Ah, God damn it. Well, that's very sweet of you. I appreciate that. Thank you. You didn't have to do that. Because, I mean, these things cost, like, you know, pennies on the dollar, so... You know, I'm honestly... Oh, hello, Mr. Vista Point. You know, I'm used to paying for resources, as it were, you know? Like, I remember my Final Fantasy XI days. Ooh. Excuse me. Like, I remember my FF11 days all too vividly. Well, that's very sweet of you. Thank you. You didn't have to buy those for me. How the shit... I get you? I know you're fighting me. Holy cow. You need to back up off me, sir. Thank you. Where the hell? Okay, so there's that. Oh, is this a cave? Is this a cave I could reach? No, that's just a rock. That's fine. How does one appropriately reach you? Clearly, I mean, the vistas usually aren't super insanely difficult. Sometimes they, you know, they're at the top of somewhat involved jumping puzzles. But for the most part, they usually aren't that bad. More than anything, it's usually just about finding the way to get started, you know? Nope. Up. I'm not dead. Wonderful. There's also one over there, too. What? All of these vistas. There's just a glut of vistas. Oh, I think I see how to get up to that one, though. I'm pretty sure I know how that one works. Let's see if I'm right or if it's just, it looks like it could work at a weird angle. No, I think this will work. I think this is potentially the way up to that. Maybe? You know what's strange is that running over this rock, for some reason... There's a free item for Guild Wars 2. Oh, that's cool. I unfortunately do not have Prime right now, but that's good to know. But for some reason, running over these rocks the way that I am is just gave me this really weird, like, Warhammer Online flashback, where I remember back when Warhammer Online. I don't know if that was the way I was supposed to go, but that's the way I went, so that's how we're doing it. I may have taken a slightly more scenic route, but you know what? I made it fucking work. Where I remember getting into... In fact, I think I remember making a video for it, like, way back when. It's not up anymore, because I deleted it. I think I deleted almost... Oh, excuse me. I deleted almost everything on my YouTube account back in, I don't know, like 2008 or 2009, because my... I got a copyright strike because I used some version of O Fortuna behind a video. And I basically just deleted almost everything except for like 2 videos or something like that. But I remember actually doing this video on Warhammer Online where I was literally, I think it was called like Undiscovered Terrain. When you got outside the map, it literally just said like Undiscovered Territory or Undiscovered Terrain or something like that. And I mean, for the most part, it wasn't anything like ultra remarkable. It was just endless terrain of just rocks and shit. But it was really cool at the time. I thought it was really neat to... Stop that. I thought it was really neat to be able to... Oh, okay, so that's how you were supposed to get up here. So I just took a really weird route, huh? Ah, okay, so this is the intended path. Yeah, that was definitely not the path I took. Yeah, that was not... That's not how I did that. I took the long way. Let's see if I can find the other one real quick. And I know there is. I just need to find it first. Let's see if I can find another bass-ackwards way of getting up this cliff. Want round 2, buddy? No? Okay. What is a colical? Am I even pronouncing that correctly? Colical? Calical? That's a cat, isn't it? Calical? Something like that? Excuse me. I'm starting to get sleepy. I don't know why, because I'm usually not... I'm usually more of a night owl than anything, but at this point I'm just... I've had to get up early the past few days, so... I don't know, maybe my brain is just having trouble adjusting. Huh? But... I think I see. Go up this way? Okay. So I'm going to assume that this is in fact the intended way of doing it, and not the weird-ass way I did it. At least for the last group. I'll say, jumping puzzles and vistas are way more difficult. Way more difficult as, when you're using a controller. Because the precision movement of just being able to do, you know, this or even something like that, not as easy to accomplish when you're relying on a joystick. And not only that, a joystick that is being mapped via controller software to keyboard inputs. So it's, it can be an interesting experience, let's just put it that way. So every time I complete a vista or a jumping puzzle, I get a strong sense of, hell yeah, I'm awesome. Also, now I'm dead. Okay, so I got that. Callian Digs. Did I get the hero point there? I did not. Oh, I got all the home points, though. Oh, wow. I'm almost... Wait, what? I'm almost done the map? What? I am? The only thing I'm missing is the hero... Oh, wow. Okay, that map went way faster than I thought it was going to. Shit, okay. I thought I still had that whole ass bit above. Is there anything above me? Woodland Cascades, huh? Which I'm assuming is probably expansion territory. Okay. Oh, well shit. Alright. I thought most of that was okay. I didn't realize I was done with the map that quickly. Shit. Alright. I was not made aware of that. Okay, cool. Now we know, and knowing is half the battle. That went by a lot faster than I thought it would. But this zone is actually really, really chill. Despite the fact that it has centaurs everywhere. Way better than fucking this asshole place. Which, by the way, I now realize says Dredgehaunt Cliffs. I thought it said Dreadnought Cliffs. Which makes it even more of an asshole, because at least dreadnoughts are cool. Tower sapling. Baller. Man, I'm gonna have to spend like 20 minutes. Hey, buddy. We're gonna do this, and we're gonna do a little bit of that. And we're gonna do a little bit of that so he doesn't kill me. And never mind, he did it anyway. Thank you, sir. Okay. So that's pretty much everything in here that's not the hearts. Alright. This place is pretty chill. I like it. It's very relaxing. So I can appreciate that. Now to that end, what zones do I have that I have not completed? That I've not explored. So I have this, got that, got Queensdale. I did not complete Divinity's Reach. Completed Kessex Hills. Obviously completed Caledon Forest. Completed Metrica Province. Completed Rada Sum. Brisbane Wildlands. Completed Sparkfly Den. Maelstrom. Grace of Devastation. And fuck you. Excuse me. Ow. I like the fact that my just passive Zealot's Flame that just pops up at random whenever something attacks me basically just murder them while I'm looking at a map. I like that. I can dig it. But that's done. Bornar's Pass is done. Bloodtide Coast is not done, though. How did I do Sparkfly Den and not Bloodtide Coast? Himline Falls is done. Maelstrom is done. Dredgehaunt is done. Fuck you area. Bornar's Pass. Got Holbrack. Snowden Drifts. Wayfarer Foothills. Frost Gorge Sound. Beautiful zone, but also, like, fuck some of the places in there. I mean, it's a level 80 area. It should be difficult. And the only thing left at this point are these areas right here, right? Is Ascalon. Because I haven't done any of these places. Like, I don't even think I've gone into the Black Citadel at all. No, I literally haven't even gone into their city yet. Thea Plateau, Fireheart Rise. Iron Marches and the Plains of Ashford. That's probably the only one I've even gotten close to. Oh no, never mind. Fields of Ruin is the one I got close to because I think that one I actually did most of it. But yeah, so aside from... I'm actually a lot closer to, you know, map completion than I thought I would be, because it's going to be Ascalon here. Some fucking... let me finish Divinity's Reach real quick. Because somehow I managed to forget this. Which is good. Oh, that's right, because I was here during the winter event. That's right. Or whatever they call it. Whatever the Christmas event is here. So, it's definitely a little bit different looking when it's not, you know, in the middle of winter. God damn, this city is gorgeous looking. Holy shit. I love the fact that this city looks like a city. I love the fact that this city feels big. That there's just a lot of, like a lot of verticality. Even if you can't necessarily reach those areas on the outskirts. Like all of those townships, you know, it looks like this city looks gorgeous, dude. I love the fact that it looks like a city. That it feels like a city. It's got the size and the scope of a city. Without also being designed by fucking giants. I mean, some of it's kind of sweeping and gigantic and shit like that, but, you know, I don't feel like I'm 2 feet tall running around in this thing. Excuse me. Which makes me wonder how, like, a turnip person would look in a zone like this. How itty-bitty are they going to feel in these massive-ass cities? The city's music is gorgeous, though. Or for the base game. Well, I know that the world completion tool is a thing, but I'm talking less about completing the tasks because I don't really give a shit about those right now. I'm more talking about just exploring the world. That's kind of my big thing before moving on to any of the expansion content is I want to be able to, like, say I fully explored the base game world. At least the overworld. Before I move on to anything else also. Fucking gorgeous. Like, this game's world design is so goddamn good. It's so good, man. That leads to a building you can't get into, but that's okay. It's so sweeping. The world map breaks it down the same way. Well, yeah, I know. It's more just of a... You know, I'm looking at it on a zone-by-zone basis. Like, what zones do I have left to explore before, you know, I've gotten, quote-unquote, world map completion. I'm not necessarily looking for this right now. By the way, 69% world completion. Nice. You know, I'm looking more to just... Like I said, I just want to explore the world on foot for once. To see how the world feels from its originally intended standpoint, you know? Because it's going to completely change once I get access to mounts. I know that. Or that is to say, I know that, like, I know the flying mount is one that you get way later, and it requires a big achievement grind and all that. I get that. But the game was initially designed to be ran entirely on foot. So just having stuff like that, little nooks and crannies, I fucking love that stuff. It feels so good. And just so natural and lived in. The fact that it's not actually, like, easily regimented. Like, this looks like a type of place where it kind of just got built out over time, you know, where it's like these houses really aren't that well put together. That's next to a hill, and, you know, like, you kind of have to make a space to actually get from one town to another. Shit like that. I love stuff like that, dude. I love the fact that it's actually, like I said, it feels lived in. You know, there are little alleyways and nooks and crannies and stuff. It's so fucking cool. I would like to go into the dead end. What's the dead end? That person has a badass coat, though. It's literally just a bar. That's so fucking cool. It's just a bar you can go into. Hello, Bon Jovi. Well, yeah, I mean, it's not even that I have to do it that way, even though I said that's the way you had to do it back in the, you know, back in the day. But I want to do it that way. You can tell the game is designed with that in mind. And I mean, like, look at this, right? Like, look at that. This, funnily enough, honestly, my first thought when I see this type of thing, there is this, I don't even know, stop that. I don't even know if it exists anymore, right? There was this little RPG Maker 2000 game called Sunset Over Amdal. And it was the story of a city that was under siege by, like, these evil Imperial forces. And, you know, through timey-wimey time travel shit, you played as this character that could switch between the beginning of each season, so spring, summer, autumn, and fall, to try and ward them off from, like, this, from this plague from happening, because you started the game at the end in winter. You're the last surviving person of this city. Everyone has died from a plague, and then you were given the ability to go back, you know, for the last year and kind of hop through different seasons to try and figure out who caused the plague, where it's coming from, to sort everything out. And honestly, this right here looks so much like, I mean, it was hand-drawn, right? But this right here looks so much like that game, with the pennants and everything being very vertical, and lots of arches and stuff like that. This is honestly what I think of. That game, Sunset Overmdahl, is what I think of when I see this. And that is an incredible, I'd say an incredible compliment. It was one person who made it. It was all hand-drawn sprites. The game took like maybe 3 hours to beat or something like that. But it's saying something that, you know, a little RPG Maker 2000 game that I played and beat literally 20 years ago, I still remember it. Like, I still remember the game vividly. I still remember playing the game vividly. You know, that this free RPG Maker game I beat 20 years ago is still more memorable than probably a lot of the games that are releasing right now, right? Like, I don't even know if it exists, but if it does exist, I would honestly give it a shot. I don't know how well it would age, because, I mean, it was literally designed with, you know, 640 by 480, you know, CRT monitors. So, I mean, the thing runs in, I think RPG Maker 2000 games run in like 320 by 240, 240p, which is basically literally what most video games ran in, you know, up until like original Xbox and, you know, PlayStation 2 and all that. Most games ran in 240p. So, it's, it might be familiar. Like, I honestly don't know. But, it might be, but, I mean, it's a really good story. It's something that really... I don't want to spoil the story, because it's actually pretty good. A lot of good character moments, surprisingly enough. And, it was really well done, especially for, like I said, a free little RPG Maker game that was, like, 3 hours long. It hit surprisingly hard, when the story ended, basically. And like I said, I don't know if it exists, but if it does exist, I would recommend, you know, you playing it, because it's actually a lot of fun. It's a really good... I mean, it's very story-driven, right? It's not like action combat at all. But it's a good story. It's really engaging, especially for being so short. It's a really engaging game, and I like it a lot. What the hell is this? It's so cool looking! I want this. I want this. Whatever you call this thing, rug. There we go. That's how words work. This city's so fucking gorgeous, though. Just everything about this is just... I should be having better commentary, but I'm just taking it all in. I'm vibing with this place. It's so cool. I kind of wish I'd explored this place more prior, to be honest. But yeah, the plot for Sunset Overmdahl is not the most... You know, I'm sure stories like that have been done before, but it was done very well. And like I said, it's saying something that a game that I played 20 years ago is still memorable, when there have been games that have probably been, you know, 2,000 times the budget, which is, again, was one person for free, was still really, really memorable. Yeah, this city's fucking awesome. I'm gonna be honest, I really, really like... I've liked all of the cities I've seen so far. Like, of the... Well, I mean, I haven't looked at Chartown yet, but, like, I liked Holbrook because it's very winter-themed. It's very, very chill. I mean, and not in a, you know, haha, make a pun kind of way. But it's very, like, relaxing. I like Treetown. Treetown's pretty cool. I like the fact that it's basically just like this giant tree that you're living in, sort of thing. Oh, rip Teldrassil. My heart still hurts. God damn it. I actually really liked Radha Sum. The Turnip People town. I really, really liked. I really liked Radasam. The whole idea of it being sort of like this pseudo-techno, like techno-magical, like pyramids and like disco pyramids and shit like that. It's really cool. It also has a couple of really fucking difficult jumping puzzles, and I'm like, how the fuck do I get to these things? Or, vistas and stuff like that. I'm like, how the fuck do I get these? I don't understand. Am I stupid? The answer was I'm stupid. Speaking of which, let me just run around first and then figure out what I do after that point. Because I'm assuming I'm going to get the solution I need by following this path here. But I actually loved Radasam. But this is, like, definitely run for the money for being the coolest. Just in terms of its visuals. Just in terms of the eye candy. Like, right, like that. Like, that's so fucking cool. It's like Disney World without the weirdness, you know? And the creepy little children singing. Because that's a little fucking creepy. I'm gonna be real with you. It's a small world after all. No. No, it is not. I contest this view, Disney executives. Highly contest this view. We're talking, like, fucking STV levels of contested, okay? That's cool. That's a cool-ass fucking city. Might be my favorite city. I dig. It's got Stormwind vibes of Stormwind actually look like a city. Am I dumb? I'm dumb. I could have just gone this way. That's fine. You know what? It's cool. Like, seriously, I'm running through this and I'm just hearing some of the ambient music from fucking Stormwind playing in my head going through this. It does. It really does stand out amongst them. Like, this is so cool looking. It, like I said, it feels like a city. You know, I mean, all the other places feel like, you know, places of importance and power, but this feels like a fucking city, you know? How does one...
So I says to her, I says, hey, if you were
How
built
does...
like Lissa, I would
Oh, because I'm dumb. That is how one does it. Got it.
And blasphemous, all rolled into one.
So from a logistical standpoint, who put those up? These gigantic ass banners that are like 60 feet tall. Who put those up, I wonder? This feels like I'm running through, you know, Fantasy Venice or something. Is that the vibe they're going for? Because if that is, they have absolutely succeeded. Oh, that's cool looking. Minister Zemon's mansion. So we got some... whatever the hell you call those. Palm trees. There we go. That's how words work. I should be having some more commentary right now, but I really am just kind of like taking in all of the... just all of the details and all of the things and the fact that it feels fucking cool. What is this? Always may your waters flow to quench the land and seeds you've sown. Cool. There's something atop you. Really should have vetted that sentence in my head a little bit better, but what's done is done. Okay, so there is definitely a way up there. It's evidenced by the fact that that exists. How does one... It's also a big-ass fucking city. Like, this is a chonkin' city. Damn. That makes me wonder how the Char cities look then.
I thought the queen would have won the war by now.
She's a good woman. Not like the minister.
Minister Codicus is a woman?
Well, I see an elevator. So let's go ahead and go through here. Maybe that takes me up north. Takes me up. Wake me up before you go. Wait, it's take me up, not wake me up. Fuck. Let me up. Let me up. Let me up. Fucker. That's fine. Nope. I cannot parkour. How dare you disallow me the parkouringness? Oh, you sumbitch. Okay. I mean, even that is supposed to be this way, so... maybe I can go this way. What the hell is that? Have I been in there before? Okay, y'all NPCs and get the fuck out of my way, please. No? Wait it. That's fucking cool. What, the Char one isn't easy to explore? I mean, look. I grew up in the streets of Orgrimmar and Windurst, you know what I'm saying? So if something is not necessarily easy to explore, like, I've gotten used to that shit. Like, my literal first experience with MMOs was rolling something in EverQuest. I don't even know what it was. Some kind of elf of some kind. And then accidentally misclicking a guard, getting one shot. I'm just allowed in the Queen's throne room? Can I just talk to the Queen? Seems like this should be an issue. Welcome, traveler, to Divinity's Reach in Creta. Have you have business to discuss? Indeed, matter. I'm curious about your personal guard. Shining Blade has defended Creta for centuries, serving the protecting the Kyrian... The Cretan royal bloodline, when the Divinity's Reach was founded, became an official royal guard. Your human hierarchies and bloodlines. Thank you, milady. Yeah. That's nice of her to just divulge information like that. Just saying, like, even though I might be, you know, Or's trusty lieutenant and shit, you don't know that shit? Yes. Ah, Windurst. Spoken like somebody who understands the pain. Yes. You know, some people grow up in the streets of Compton. I grew up in the streets of Windurst. Like, Jesus Christ, that city. Like, why does this exist? I mean, I loved the city. It had the happiest music in the history of mankind, right? But at the same time, holy shit, what? Who thought this was a good idea and why? It seems really weird to just take a picture of a hallway, but the hallway looked really cool. I must find you, Mr. Perk. Perk? No. Undiscovered point of interest. That's how such words go. But first, let's explorinate the things over here. But yeah, Windurst was its own special... I mean, honestly, well, I was going to say most of the cities in Final Fantasy XI kind of suck to navigate, but I mean, they're not really. Weren't that bad. I didn't get this plaza. God damn it, stupid human plaza shit. Okay. The novelty's already beginning to wear off. I'm getting the Stormwind vibes where I'm like, God damn it, I have to run all the way hell around to get to this little, like, schloop so I can go ahead and see another part of the city. Stupid words. Was that NPC just laughing at me, bitch? Okay. But either way, you know, I mean, Windurst was a bastard to navigate. Like, Sandoria wasn't great. Oh. Excuse me. Bastok, I loved the music of Bastok. Of the three, it was my favorite. So it may be just some sort of like freaking Stockholm syndrome because I was trying to level Goldsmith. So I was there for quite some time. But the city was kind of a pain in the ass to navigate. God damn it, navigate. How? Okay, that's gonna be a question. That one is your home instance, which is why you can't run through it. That explains some things. But my first question is why? What is my home ward? What is my home instance? I get a home instance? Excuse me. Like, I get a home? But? Now, this seems like the world's simplest, low effort, kind of like jumping McPuzzly Doodle. And it probably is. But how the... I'm also starting to get really tired, so... Oh, I think I'm dumb. Hold up. Okay. Okay, I see what's going on. Okay, I see what's going on here. I'm picking up what's getting put down. Nope. I'm not picking up what's getting put down, okay? Main doors at the waypoint is the entrance. You can go there occasionally for story. Ah, okay. Oh yeah, I saw that in Holbrook as well. Okay. Oh, you son of a bitch. Okay, I'm probably missing something. It's fine. I'll figure it out in a second. I got a speed boost. And nothing saying I can't using it. I can't using it? Nothing saying I can't use it. Yeah, there we go. There we go, that's better. Okay. That's a big ass home instance. Of that entire damn district is your home instance. That's pretty impressive, though. Okay, let me get the Plaza of Gwent, or whatever the hell it's called. Not that. I also just realized I'm in a giant, like, cemetery. I feel like I'm being somehow strangely disrespectful now. Fuck. Alright. It's... Renth? Renth. Okay. Plaza of Gwent. Cool. Alright, so I have all of the waypoints. Wonderful. Selma waypoint. I mean, that's what that is, the Selma district. So... Where, oh where? Oh, is it the one that's by this door here? But I walked up to the door and nothing happened, though. Oh, never mind. I'm dumb. I might have just immediately canceled it while right-clicking or something. Alright. A big-ass fucking district, though. It's cool. But it's really big. I would not expect like a home district to be quite so robust, you know what I mean? I'm also, you know, I grew up in Final Fantasy XI where you get like this little like boop, you get a tiny little room with a Moogle who's just like kaboo! People are stealing your shit, kaboo! You know? Or, you know, like, hey, your roof is caving in. If you want to give me, like, I don't know, 300,000 US dollars, I might be able to do something about it. Oh, don't cry. You're in my home instance. I'm awesome. It doesn't belong to me yet, but I promise it will eventually. Okay, Mr. Alleyway. Place looks kind of fucking pimping at night, though. Oh, I got one more. Got one more undiscovered country here. It will allow me to get that real quick. And I think that's almost everything. I'm missing one. Oh, ho, ho. Mr. Chug-a-lug, chug-a-lug. Is that all of them? That's all of them. Boop. Missing one waypoint and one vista. Okay, what am I missing? That. And wherever the fuck that is. I'm gonna go to the palace waypoint and see what's shaking. Seems like a door I should enter. There we go. Okay. Now, do you sometimes not have those things like spark if you run at a certain angle? Sort of deal? If that makes sense? It's like, because I could have sworn I ran right past this door and nothing popped up. So I'm wondering if maybe I have to run at a certain angle for it to, like, cooperate. Ah, yes. This asshole. Got it. Well, we're just going to pop down over here and see what I can find out. Not going to be that. Just have to be close enough. Okay.
I'm sick of these high prices. I thought the queen would have won the war by now.
Quit pitching, dude.
She's a good woman. Not like the rest.
Let me try this one more time. Ah, okay. I think I figured it out, maybe? Yay! Okay, I figured it out. It was literally just look at your surroundings and you shall prosper. So, yeah, you know. Okay. Oof. Oh, so if you cancel the prompt, you have to move out. Okay, so that might be what it is. I might have just accidentally canceled it or something as I was running past, because I'm like, where the hell is this thing? Ugh. Oh man, has it been almost 2 hours already? Oh, I just realized. Oh, wait a minute. I mean, I don't think that's going to be helping with the stutters. But I also just realized I had this at 2,500 kilobytes or kilobits. I had it at the a lower grade, so it's probably not been looking fantastic. I dropped it when I was trying to stream through the INEO, and I completely forgot to put it back up again. So my bad. It's probably been a little bit more like slideshowy. Yay! I got a transportation charge in my rat's nest of a Christ. That kind of stresses me out a little bit. Get, be gone, foul demon. But no, this is definitely my favorite city so far. I really like it. It gives me some vague Stormwind vibes if Stormwind was made by developers who actually wanted to make the cities look good. But yeah, I think I'm going to be calling it for now. It's almost 11 o'clock where I am. I am going to have to go to bed soon. But I appreciate you stopping by. For anybody who might be watching this later on YouTube, if you like what you saw, feel free to leave a like. You know, I am streaming this on twitch.tv/silverknight16, or at the least, I'm fucking trying. Shit is kind of rough right now. But I would like to continue to do this stuff. So, you know, feel free to drop a follow and all that crap. And, yeah, I will see y'all next time. Peace out.